Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Eric, aka taigaflowsion, and yes, I am a proud late bloomer K-pop stan. I got into K-pop in 2023 after I was invited last minute to Twice's Ready to Be show at the United Center, and if I recall correctly, it was day 2. I had such an amazing time at that show, it speedrun me into the massive rabbit hole that is that genre. I owe it to Twice, and specifically Chaeyoung of that era, because had I not gone to that show, I wouldn't be as obsessed as I am. My love for it has taken me to so many places. I've seen IVE, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, Kickflip, sserafim twice on 3 separate occasions, and the craziest show I've been blessed to attend is honestly getting to see TXT in the Tokyo Dome. For my wrestling fans out there, you know how important that venue and Kirk and Hall are to the Graphs. When I'm not putting myself in the self-inflicted debt attending these concerts, paying anything over $150 for a show is ridiculous, but that's just my opinion. Something that bugs me from time to time is when I publicly show my fandom, I almost don't feel like a real fan, if that makes sense, and it's because of a few factors. My overall newness. I've met so many people who have listened since the mid-2010s and pre-COVID. I was too late to enjoy Prime New Jeans, Prime Luna, and this boom during the end of the second, beginning the 3rd generation of K-pop. Like, I'm sorry, I actually enjoyed some recent comebacks. I've listened to many back catalogs, and as amazing as a lot of these works are, there's always that lack of that specific emotional attachment of being in the moment for those eras. I'll use this Stray Kids example here. I feel more personally connected to 8, while others, let's say most, would feel that way towards Ordinary or Miro when they were a lot smaller, and probably when the fandom felt a little bit more interconnected in a way. But as we've seen with groups like enhypen, NCT, and katseye, you just never know when it's all going to come to a screeching halt, and that's just the surface level. I've met nothing but amazing people through this genre in real life, but online, I wouldn't let the gatekeeping deter you from even trying to become a fan, especially with the widespread misuse of the term LARPer now. Better late than never, right? Which connects me right to my next factor. Enter the performative male. Being a guy who listens to K-pop already comes with its own baggage. Don't get me wrong, I listen to an insane amount of genres. I have way too much time on my hands. But the reaction I get is, really? Because from an outsider's perspective, it's an entirely different world. I'm a Catholic, but I'm not some alpha male who needs to listen to the funk monster when I'm at the gym. I can be in a flow state with artms or chuu in my ear. I don't care. Now imagine when I say I not only listen to, but actively enjoy boy groups. There's this weird narrative online that straight male boy group fans are performative, like we're only doing it to look progressive, emotionally intelligent, or get with girls. While I can't speak for everyone, and I'm pretty certain there's a good chunk who are doing that, I mean, just look at some of the Chaeyoung fans. I can tell you right now, it is not the method that you think it is. Listen guys, I'm 24 years old. I've never been in a relationship in my life. If this was the method, I wouldn't be making a video like this. For all I know, maybe I've been shooting green and it's just been a windy day all this time. I literally just like the music. When I listened to Gorilla or Case 143 for the first time in 2023, I wasn't thinking, damn, I'm gonna get so much pussy with this. If anything, I would say me posting about the studio choom and live stages I watch actually scares the hoes more than anything. When you're a guy who likes boy groups, people assume it's an act. But if I only stand girl groups, then I'm just a gooner. There's no winning at times. And I won't lie, sometimes I can feel a little lonely in that aspect. But even with that, I wouldn't trade it. I always have a blast when I attend shows, even though I go by myself fairly often. I mean, just look at me. I'm an absolute chud. And the community, when it's not toxic, is genuinely supportive. If you're a female fan watching this, thank you for making space for us weird guys who are just trying to listen to music. Now, if you excuse me, sserafim is releasing an album about periods. And once I find out who invented periods, oh, do I have a mean knuckle sandwich for them.